of KML tournaments and Shining Moon, and it's happening September 10th in Odenton. There's a $500 prize pool. Pretty cool.
Cut the shill. It's time to commentate.
All right. All right, we'll get back to it.
So we got
exclamation point shining in chat.
Exclamation point shill. So we have Pyra Mythra versus Min.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
So what do you think about this?
Well, you got a very big zoner versus someone that likes to hit you a ton in close spaces. So I don't know how that's gonna work out.
So I see this being. I know Min can struggle against characters with good ground speed. Like she struggles a lot against Greninja.
Yeah.
And like Greninja's initial dash is good. Mythra is very good. Mythra's initial dash is the best. It's the best in the game.
I think it's gonna be like this, and then he just gets like
one
combos, and it's like,
that
you
was
can
a
do that.
Very
That was
nice
a very
down
good
angle
punish.
Ram F smash.
Yeah, very good punish.
So I see both of these characters kind of just have a touch of death in each other. Like a neutral loss is going to cost you so much when you're playing Min and your disadvantage is so bad against a character with such a dominant advantage state, or when you're playing Pyra Mythra and you have such an exploitable recovery against a character that can exploit that recovery from literally anywhere on stage.
Yeah.
And we've already seen Pyra Mythra's recovery get exploited once this game to take the first stock, and already lapping him in percent now.
Wow.
Is Habibi. Got him in one of those patented Min ledge traps, where you get ledge trapped until you're past center stage, and eat your meatballs, kids. That move is silly.
Yeah,
Min is silly.
So
both of these characters
I don't want to say it early. We have to see how Min takes it out, but Aegis has a chance. I was like, we might see a 3-stock of the way things are going. Habibi definitely like having a good control of the matchup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Min is so dominant from ahead, and it's just so good at controlling the pace and the flow of the game when they're not getting run over by something like Sheik or a Fox. But again, it's Pyra Mythra. You can always just die at 12. Like you can just get down by Pyra. You can just get put in one dominant advantage state and just never get to play the game again. But I also would like to see, especially like after this dominant game one that we've seen from Habibi here, I'd like to see Riko kind of mix it up with the stage pick. Go to somewhere a little smaller.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't know that Habibi was a Min player before the game started, but like, you want to get in on this character. Don't let him take you to literally the longest stage that's tournament legal.
Put him on Arm Stadium. I'm kidding.
Dude,
have you played on that?
I have, yeah.
It's really zany.
It's a really good casual stage.
It is fun. But, man, this is really tight. Impressive for Min to hold on at 130 against Mythra.
Yeah, I mean, any Pyra aerial is killing you, but like, the question is, Pyra's slow, man. Pyra is really slow. So how do you get in when there's just this barrage of massive disjoints coming at you the entire time? And that's probably going to do it. No jump. Yeah, that's it. 3-stock from Habibi.
Oh, I guess it was
clean stuff.
Yeah, we got a 3-stock. So yeah, you were right. Only go up from there. 3-stock on the next one.
The F's still there, but honestly, it applies.
I think it's
just
funny.
The same.
I think leave the F there like every time on the replay because someone's getting an F in chat.
Can you do the? Can we enter the iDubbbz like? That's quite big. That's rather long.
Just green screen iDubbbz in here.
I need an actual measurement, right? If you think Min's like average height for a woman, right? It's like 5'8", right? That arm is like 4 times the length of her, so he just got hit from 20 feet away, punched in the mouth by a huge metal electrified meatball.
Yeah,
that can't be a pleasant way to go.
That's pretty awful. Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about Smash IRL, it's actually pretty brutal. Especially like half the characters just get shot a bunch by Snake.
Snake doesn't actually shoot anyone.
It's all explosives.
Yeah,
that's worse.
Yeah.
That's arguably worse than getting shot.
Who would be? I mean, Kirby's canonically a god, right?
What?
Kirby is canonically like a god.
Which game is this from?
Like Kirby lore.
Zero Suit. I saw Zero Suit switch in the small screen.
Okay, that's a much. I feel like that has to be a better matchup. You have a button that gets you out of a ledge trap. You have that same ability to like punch of death or force people away so quickly.
Okay.
It just kind of comes down to like a match of familiarity, I guess, for Habibi, and just Riko's ability to actually make the hits meaningful. Like ZSS is good at getting hits, but what like the hard part is actually making those hits get you stocks.
Yeah.
Definitely paying a lot of respect right now.
Yeah, I would imagine that a down special would be a godsend for.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like that's the like. I know you're like making fun of me on Brawler, but I use that as like it's the discount. It's the movement. It's the movement tool of the century.
Oh yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. Just an intangible movement option that kills people sometimes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
As it turns out. So and already, like, this is much closer.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically, yeah, like, Riko has a lead. Riko has a lead. So.
And it is a smaller stage like you were saying before.
Yeah.
So.
You know, ZSS carries over that incredibly good initial dash and ground speed, but in addition gets crazy high jumps and, like, good aerial movement that Mythra can sometimes be lacking in.
And much less
Meatball.
A much less punishable like recovery.
Yeah, I mean, much less exploitable. ZSS more than happy to make it back to the stage from just about anywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, sure, Habibi has a lead right now, but you neutral get up one time against DSS, and there's your lead. Wow, that was a 46
big
damage
combo.
That was a 46 damage combo out of a stall and fall.
Dang.
This is a well-designed video game. I love Smash Bros.
Sakurai is a genius.
Yeah, Fighter Pack 2 is quite a thing.
You know, like before I brought a setup to Mega Drive,
Yeah.
I never had DLC 2 installed, and everyone's like, "Why?" I'm like, "It's not necessary."
ZSS actually sucks because that was a ground and up B, and Min Min lived. And I know Min Min's big. Min Min's a big girl, but that's a little silly.
Yeah. Ooh, that up smash is so, like, people forget about it, and it's dangerous. No back air, surprising.
This should be it. Oh, not the sweet spot on the up smash. The up B actually going to clank with the down. That was a funny interaction.
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen. This tether recovery from Riko is, I think, it's been really nice. Like, just the way that the angle that like a tether recovery sends you is actually something that's really hard for Min Min to deal with from on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, ZSS is the worst character in the game. ZSS is so bad.
ZSS
is so bad. He fell out of his side B at 160. This character's awful.
ZSS is not a bad character.
ZSS sucks.
ZSS probably just doesn't know how to hit this.
Mars, please follow me back on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. So, like, this game was even. It was. And then, like, Riko hasn't been able to get a kill. Like, he's had him, I feel like, in the kill window for so long, and he just hasn't been able to close it out. And now we're looking at potentially another 3-stock if Habibi's able to get one more meatball. Yeah, come on. I would love to see a 6-stock. This offstage scenario could do it.
Oh.
It did. Meatball. It's over. That's a 6-stock.
6-stock.
Dominant stuff from Habibi.
Yeah, let's go. Who's on setup one next?
ZSS is the worst character in the game. I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, look at that. Donk. Look, so I would like to point out how the meatball is not touching any part of ZSS.
Well, it had to come out. It started from Min Min. Meatball.
Sometimes, listen, I've got an Italian grandmother. I've got an Italian grandmother.
Meatball,
sometimes you just get meatballed.
There you go.
Good stuff, Daniel.
There we go.
Let's see. What's on deck?